I heard the other day that if a person dies in their home with a dog around and the dog is hungry, it'll wait maybe a month, 3 weeks, times may differ depending on your dog, before he eats his owner. On the other hand, a cat in the same circumstances will wait like 3 days. I've got one of each, and I don't think either would wait more than half an hour. You can see them there. They look hungry, and I was alive when I took this picture. But we're not here today to talk about cats and dogs. We're here to talk about cats and nuns. It's Russ Woody again, whether you like it or not, with another vital historical fact. Okay, you're a nun. You're sitting around the convent in medieval times with a bunch of other nuns doing nun things. You know, the usual stuff nuns do when they're hanging out with each other: badminton in the courtyard, volleyball, fencing, frolicking naked in a garden. Okay, I have no idea what nuns do in their spare time, and I honestly don't think it's any of my business or yours. But according to Epidemics of the Middle Ages, published in 1844, there was a convent in France during the medieval period where one nun went a little loopy and started to meow like a cat. I can't really say why, maybe too much frolicking or maybe not enough. Okay, I gotta get that image out of my head. Well, pretty soon, one by one, all the other nuns started to join this nun in her meowing. In fact, it went on for several days, and finally the neighbors were getting a little tired of it, a little pissed off. I don't blame them. The police finally showed up at the convent and told them, hey, knock it off, you nuns. Then in the 1780s, a Swiss philosopher, Johann Zimmermann, no relation to Bob Dylan, wrote a book called Solitude, which examined the effects of isolation on the mind. The female mind, he wrote, is more subject to these delusions of disordered fancy because their feelings are more exquisite, their passions warmer, and their imaginations more active than those of the other sex. Okay, I think Zimmerman is way off base here, and not just because I'd catch a lot of shit if I didn't think that. I feel that all women are almost exactly, if not exactly, like normal people. A joke. Good God, that was a joke. By the way, here's my theory on why the nuns started meowing in the first place. See, cats congregate in clutters. Nuns congregate in cloisters. I think it was maybe all just a big misunderstanding.